I might write to Nintendo and invite them to our wedding because I hear like some companies give you free gifts when you invite them to
Yeah,
your wedding, but like
we were talking about this.
invite them and then hopefully they might just send me a Switch 2 with Ocarina of Time.
I can tell a lot about a man's personality because they chose blue over red. Do you know what's even worse is if you got Pokemon Yellow,
I've got Pokemon Yellow as well.
usually in Arc Raiders. Um,
R.I.P.
RIP.
I think I chose Bulbasaur and then died in the fight to Gary in Professor Oak's lab.
No way. And we have landed on a name for it, I guess. We're going to call it the 30-Year-Old Kids podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's what it is. I think both of us are at a point in our lives where um, we just want to do a bit more for ourselves rather than work. And we're always gaming together, collecting Pokemon cards, watching grown men fondle each other in a scripted format. And yeah, I guess just chat about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. I just wanted to do something a bit more creative. Like my job is marketing based, but
Yeah,
it's not massively creative. So
no.
something that can sort of sink your teeth into about something you enjoy. Just chat shit, you know. Chat shit, film it, and post it somewhere for someone else to enjoy.
See if someone else enjoys it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I guess we talk on a weekly basis anyway, usually in Arc Raiders. Um,
R.I.P.
RIP.
No.
Yeah, is it really dead? That's the question.
Well, based on what happened to us the other day, I'd say it is. I mean, we were dead a lot. I lost so much money in those runs just from getting
Yeah,
annihilated.
but I think that was what we were aiming to do, right? Is we're realizing that no one's really playing anymore. So we've been hoarding a load of good stuff and might as well just go and try and kill people.
Yeah.
Um, I think we succeeded 1 out of 20 times.
I wouldn't even say
Um,
it's that far. Like, it was even worse than that. It was, yeah. It's crazy to see how far it's kind of like dropped off, but I guess with the devs going, we're going to do 2 updates a year. There's no new maps, no new features come in. Like, it's just turned into a PvP wasteland.
yeah, I guess so. I guess all the people that wanted to kill people have decided to go somewhere else. Um, I haven't actually seen where they want to go, where they've gone.
A lot of people gone back to
Um,
DMZ because DMZ 2 is coming out with the new Call of
mm,
Duty. So they've gone back to DMZ. I see a lot of streamers playing that. But
DMZ as in that's the Call of Duty one.
yeah, so it's basically like an extraction
Oh.
shooter.
Because I know there was Daisy as well, right? Which was like the OG, and then I think some people are going back to that. I thought I heard some stuff about that. I could be completely wrong.
No, I think it's a bit of both. Yeah, I've seen people playing DMZ because of the announcement, the new one coming out.
Yeah.
Um, what did I see? Like people been playing a bit of Elden Ring. I know I have. I'm still like going through that. There's still people I see that like regularly stream Arc, and
Yeah.
like there was an update the other day, so they're going through and doing the challenges there, trying to get blueprints. But I guess with the expedition, you just constantly like recycle the game and play it as many times as you want.
Yeah. It took so long on that first try to get everything that there's no way I want to redo it.
Yeah,
And we're not good enough to or play it enough because that's really what it is. Like with Warzone, I played it 4 or 5 times a night, and I got to a point where I was really good.
I don't
Like in
think.
my in my opinion,
I think our squad would have something else to say about that.
yeah. But when I was playing solos and on Rebirth, I was sly canceling everyone and anyone, and just getting 10 plus kills every game.
I'm gonna need to see some evidence of this. Like this.
It, I've got evidence. I've got
No.
old clips.
All right. I think you got a clip of me winning us games. I'm pretty sure with Matt just screaming down the microphone at me. And
Do you
then
know what? I went through an
if you
old
tell,
horde of clips of games, and the one I remember playing with you was you squealing the whole time that we were going to get killed, and I was pushing us into. This was what was it on? It was on a full game, so it wasn't on Rebirth, and we were pushing onto the airfield.
oh, what Verdansk?
Yeah, and we were like around the plane, just being shot at from like 4 different angles.
And did we die?
No, we didn't. We won it. That was the only reason I saved that gameplay. I wouldn't have saved it if. And plus, I had like 14 kills on it, so we'll save that.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever reached double digits for an amount of kills in a game on that.
But
Fortnite,
this is
I can fuck with. Warzone, I just got annihilated all the time.
yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying. Like you play it enough, and then you get good at it to a point. And it is the people that grind it for 4 hours a night, 5 hours a night plus, that get really good, and then 10 kills is standard.
We were doing that in lockdown though. Like
Yeah.
lockdown for Dansk every night. Obviously, working from home, I'd finish work at 5, but I'd be logged on by 4:30, just messaging Matt, being like, "Right, we going in,"
Mm.
and then you'd play it till like 11 at night, and most nights you wouldn't get a win, just getting
But
like messed up.
this is the thing, when you logged off, I then carried on playing until like 1 in the morning. I was really going for it. Sometimes I'd just be grinding the multiplayer maps to get camos. It was it was a bad time.
The multiplayer maps I could do, but like just in Warzone, it's just too much open space. Like, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's I always preferred Verdansk. Not Verdansk, sorry. The Rebirth.
yeah, Rebirth was good. Like we played that a lot.
Yeah.
But then they tried to
Yeah.
bring Verdansk back. What is it still on mobile now? But have they got the actual map?
No idea. No idea. I haven't touched it since. Oh, I can't remember when. I can't remember when I last played it. It kind of went away when I got a girlfriend, now fiance, which I think was the same for you. Like at the start of lockdown, we used to play it a lot, and then Matt was obviously married slash engaged, whatever he was at the time,
Yeah,
and
yeah. There'd be times where I remember the first time like I'd moved in, and it got to I think it was 10 o'clock and we were going to bed, and I was like, I'm not actually going to go to bed, and then me and you jumped on Warzone, and in the morning she was like,
yeah.
I was a little bit offended, but then I just thought, oh, is this normal? I was like, this is normal. Like, come 10 o'clock or whatever, when we're finished doing watching what we're watching,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the PlayStation
Oh, really?
and then just jump on that. I like Fortnite, Warzone. I was just on that all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, dropped off a bit. I'm like peak lockdown. I was on it every day, even when the weather was like 30 degrees out. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna sit in this room and just sweat and die at Warzone all night.
Well, here's the thing. I was in a 5-bed share house at the time, so there was nothing else to do. I'd do my walk after work, and then microwave some food, and then just sit there and grind it out for 4 hours.
The amount of arguments we had as well was something insane.
Oh, I've got clips of those too. Don't worry. But those arguments were only when Matt was involved as well.
He hated playing Warzone with us, mainly me, but with us. Like you two be in a fight, and I'll be like, I'm still in the building going through chests.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You'd sit there looting. He'd be on the other side of the map fighting a team, screaming at us for not helping him.
But you'd have
And
pushed
then
over there without telling us.
And yeah, and then I'm just stood in the middle, just like, well, I mean, both of you are useless. You're looting. He's getting himself killed. I don't know what to do at this point. Um, but no, they were good times. And to be fair, we got a little bit of that back when Ark came around. I feel like
Yeah, I think we joined
um,
Ark like
too late.
probably just after its peak. I mean, I know they were started releasing like new elements and new maps, but I reckon November December time was when it was flying.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think we just missed it. Um, I think for me, when I got made redundant. It was just a case of I had time on my hands now. Um, it's just harder when you get back late and you want to spend time with partner or for you, obviously, family. Trying to find the actual time to do it is hard.
yeah, um, it's literally like I'd have to start at 7 or just gone 7 p.m. once, put little man to bed, and then because you're potentially up in the night or like up early by like nine, half
Yeah.
nine, I'm like I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah. See, like you can play games like Ark or Switch games and things like that for 2 hours. That's fine. But there's no point trying to load up a story driven game and try and play that for because you get an hour and a half into it, you've done like a mission or two, and then you're like, okay, bedtime.
I find that with Elden Ring, like every time I drop in and out, I have
Yeah,
no idea where. Like I can't remember where I finished or what I did, or I've done nothing, and I've just been like on a tangent for an hour and a half, just running the other complete direction of where I was meant to be going.
yeah. But this is like, yeah, when I just play a lot of Pokemon stuff, and it was ZA to start off with. Well, ZA recently, I played all of them, and now Pokopia, and that thing is a time sink. But it's fine because I can just sit there and play it whilst we're watching a movie or film or whatever.
Oh,
Um,
you're one of them, not taking it in. If we're watching telly, and she's on her phone, and it's like a show she wants to watch, I get so agitated. I'm like, you gonna put that down? And then as soon as I pick mine up, it's like,
yeah,
what do you think you're
yeah,
doing?
yeah. No, that's the exact like. Do you know what? Sometimes I'll leave the Switch in the dock, and I'm like, okay, cool, we're watching this, and then we'll get a certain amount in, and I can tell that she's not enjoying it that much, and the phone comes out, and she starts texting. I'm like, cool, if you're texting, I'm building stuff in Pokopia.
How many hours do you reckon you put into Pokopia then?
It's not good. It's not good. Um,
I'm gonna get right. Can I guess? Is it? We're talking over a
yeah, I
hundred.
guess
We're talking over 100, aren't we?
over 100. Yeah,
Over,
I think like my average of putting into a game to completion, it's probably like I usually complete a game around the 100 mark because I just run around and do all the stuff. So I take my time, but it's usually around the 100 mark to 120.
okay. So
But
this is going to be
this so
250.
it's not that much.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Or is
That's
it
apparently how many hours I've got into Pokemon ZA though.
250?
250 hours or more in ZA. And I've got 185 on Pokemon. When did it come out? A couple of months ago,
Yeah.
if that. Yeah, it's just too easy. I don't need to take myself away from anything. I can just pick it up, and I'm kind of mindlessly doing stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
So would you say then that Pokemon is your favorite like ever game franchise?
Favorite franchise. I think it would have to be if like the amount of time that I put into it and the fact that I had Pokemon Red for the Game Boy Color back in 2000 or whatever it was.
See, I had
So
blue.
yeah.
That explains a lot. If you had red, I had blue.
Yeah, I can tell a lot about a man's personality because they chose blue over red. Do you know what's even worse is if you got Pokemon Yellow.
I've got Pokemon Yellow as well. I've got blue, yellow, gold, platinum. See, this is probably you probably realize ZA, I bought it, played it, I was well into it, and
Mm.
I just stopped because I was like, this is just getting so repetitive. Like, I don't like the. It's a free roamer, but I don't like being in the city. I want to just like go
That was
somewhere
my
else.
biggest issue with it, is you can't jump. That
Yeah,
was the first thing that I was like, I can't jump. I don't have like autonomy here. Like, it was really annoying me because there was things to climb, and the only way to do it is to like roll and like grab the Pokemon as you fall down.
yeah.
Um, but I'm a Pokedex completer, and I have to play it to catch everything. I don't even think I've got everything yet.
And you
There's
put
still stuff.
250 hours into it.
There's still stuff from the DLC. Yeah. But do you know what? Some of that was some days if I was just sat there, I was trying to shiny hunt
Okay.
some of the legendaries. And to do that, you were just running them backwards and forwards in the same spot to generate the respawns. And then you go and check it. And then if it doesn't work, you shut it down, load it back up again, do the running again. And that must have been like 3 days of just mindlessly doing that. Obviously, that wasn't the only thing I was doing, but if I was sat idle on the couch doing nothing, that's what I was doing.
I've
Um,
seen streamers do shiny hunting. I'm like, I couldn't do that.
I don't think I'll ever do it again.
Yeah.
That one was easy, but like it's the ones where they'll do a whole stream for a day, 2 days of just running around in a patch of grass. I can't. I don't have that in me.
That's not for me.
I had to have, whilst I was doing that, I'd have to be watching something else, and it would literally just have to be mindless moving my thumb.
Yeah.
Um, but that game made it incredibly easy to shiny hunt. So
What ZA did.
yeah, yeah. With the DLC, it's like it's the easiest it will ever be to shiny hunt. Like to the point where you could get the whole decks without putting too much time in. Because you can just regenerate spawns super easy. Just by clicking out of it and back in, out, and yeah. Um,
See,
way too easy.
I just started Leaf Green again, but I've been playing
Oh
it
yeah,
as a Nuzlocke, which I've never done before.
the one on the Switch.
Yeah, when they re-released it.
Yeah.
So I bought it when it came out, and I literally didn't load it up until last week, and then I was just like, I'll do it as a challenge. Um, chose who did I choose?
So if you're gonna Nuzlocke it, you have to go like Venusaur, right?
I think I chose Bulbasaur, and then died in the fight to Gary in Professor Oak's lab.
No way.
So I had to start again.
I was gonna say that there's no way out of that one
No, it's literally just
because
restart.
you unless you can keep going and no, you can't do it.
I was
You're
like,
out.
it's
You're
so
done.
early in, I'll just reset it and do it again. But then got to what's it off of what's the first, is it Viridian City, the first one? No, Pewter City.
Yeah, Brock's gym.
So I got to that town, went left. I think it's Route 22 on the road to Elite Four. And obviously you catch the first thing you encounter, and I was like, please be a Mankey. Caught a Mankey, leveled it up,
Mm.
and then it died. So
Because I
that's gone.
think was it because Matt was doing that when we were
The stag do.
on the stag, right?
Yeah.
And I've never done a Nuzlocke. I don't think I'd have the patience for it.
It's long because you need to get everything leveled up. That's the so what I don't like about the newer games is the EXP share for everything because it
Yeah,
stops you leveling up. But what I don't like about the old games is how long it takes to level up. So like
yeah,
I'm just being hypocritical, but I think I preferred getting to a point in the old games where you get the EXP share. You at like partway through the
yeah,
story.
yeah.
You don't get it off the bat because I'm like got. I think in ZA I've got like a level 40 or 45 Pokemon I barely use just because it just gets EXP share.
Yeah. No, it is ridiculous. I'm running around with every Pokemon at level 100, and you're just like it's just not Yeah, it's just way too easy. I can grind out candies and stuff, and I could get a Pokemon at level 5 and just make it level 100 instantly.
Yeah,
But yes, the old ones were too hard. Like you said there, like you lost the first battle in the lab. Like kids these days, they'd be crying.
yeah,
They didn't know what it was to be like, and I think probably before us it was even harder. Like when you had games that didn't save,
yeah,
so you had to grind out the whole game. I remember the SNES. There was one at my cousin's house, or was it my nan's house? Either one. Um, and I don't think you could save the game on Super Mario Bros. World or something. And every time I went round there, I'd have to start from the start, grind it for the whole day to see how far I could get. And I'd always get to the same place, and then I'd go home. The next time I come back, I've got to start it all up again.
yeah. It was like that with I had a Sega Mega Drive, and I remember
Yeah.
Sonic and Pitfall, and like you get so far in the game, you die, and you got to go back to the beginning of that level or whatever, and do it again. But then if you turned it back on an hour later, you're back at the exact like
Yeah. Yeah.
beginning. But then it went to like Nintendo 64 and Super Mario 64. You could save it at certain points, but
Yeah.
there was no auto save or anything. So if you forgot to save it or you died, that was it. Whereas now, you could literally go through a door like Resident Evil, whatever. It auto saves.
Yeah.
Then if you die, you're going back to that spot.
That's the thing, like kids will never understand that pain of like I used to play some PC games as well, like what was the one I used to play the most? Deus Ex. I don't know
Yeah,
if you've ever heard of it, yeah. So you would have to make multiple saves whenever you thought you were about to do something hard. But the other one was no, can't remember it. But you'd have to make saves before you were about to do something hard. And if you forgot to save it or got to a point when you couldn't save it, then you just lose all the progress and you'd have to go and do it all over again. And
yeah,
that could have been like 3 hours worth of trying to figure something out. Splinter Cell, that was it.
yeah. Or Metal Gear Solid. Like
Yeah.
those games were like insanely hard, not on the hard mode.
Yeah. Like you had to sneak around in the shadows and it's like, oh no, I've been caught, go back to my save. And then try and figure out the other way. And you'd spend an hour just trying to get through a hallway.
One game I played but I never completed was GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I might be wrong on this. There's either 24 or 22 levels, and I got stuck on the second to last level, which is like in the film when they're on the satellite dish fighting
Yeah.
on the massive satellite dish. I couldn't get past that level in GoldenEye, and I went back to play GoldenEye. It might have been lockdown. It might have been just after. I think we were in this house, and using the Nintendo 64 controller was horrendous. Like I couldn't get to grips with it.
That joystick in the middle.
Yeah,
And then you've got to use the directional pad as well. And you're just like, it just doesn't make any sense.
but as a
I guess
kid,
at
I
the
had that free
time,
hands, and I was just doing that. Super
yeah,
Smash Bros. Just no no trouble whatsoever.
yeah.
But now, it's just
Talking about 64, have you seen their remastering, recreating Zelda
so
Ocarina of Time?
there's not been. I've thought about getting a Switch too. Hokopia made me kind of go, maybe, but I
Yeah,
don't really have the time to put into it. Same with like, do you see the game that came out, Crimson Desert? It
I
was
don't
like
think so.
PC, PS5, and Xbox. I really wanted to get it, but you need to put the time in. It's a long
Yeah.
game, and I was like, I don't have time. Ocarina of Time remake is making me want a Switch too.
There's so many things on like X and everything where people are just like, I was refusing to buy the Switch 2, and now I've gone and done it
Yeah.
because they said they're releasing Ocarina of Time,
When's it
and
coming out?
it looks incredible. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to ask for like a collective Christmas present from everyone I know, or I might just siphon off some of the wedding money and just be like, oh yeah, just got I've got to pay some suppliers.
Lost it.
I might write to Nintendo and invite them to our wedding, because I hear like some companies give you free gifts when you invite them to
Yeah,
your wedding, but like
we were talking about this.
invite them and then hopefully they might just send me a Switch 2 with Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, it's coming this year. I don't think it actually said what date. It just said come in 2026.
If it comes out after the wedding, I'm gonna have to get it. I can't spend the money. I'm too financially committed to the wedding, but also to Pokemon cards to then siphon off money for a Switch 2 until I get married, and then that's out of the way, and I can buy a Switch 2.
Um, yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I put it on my credit card the day it came out. I don't know if I've paid it off yet.
How much is
Um,
Switch 2?
I think when it was on release, it was like 300, but I think the supply's gone down. I
As
think they overproduced at the time or produced the correct amount, and not a lot of people bought it. Um, Whereas now, especially now that they've announced Ocarina of Time, it's gone up. I think it's 369. I don't think I paid that for it.
they're gonna have a release bundle as well with Ocarina of Time, aren't they? Surely.
Yeah, but they haven't done a game specific Switch 2 yet, and
Okay.
I would hazard a guess that that would be their first one.
As in like a skinned Switch
Yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because usually when they release things like Zelda or the mainline Pokemon, they'll do like it's not skinned, but it's a new hard case. And well, not case, but like the actual console has got the design
Yeah.
graphic on it.
I seem to remember they did a Zelda one, didn't they? With Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of
Yeah,
the Wild.
yeah, gold and black, I think it was.
So you saying that Pokemon is your favorite like the if you had to pick your like best game franchise.
That's. I don't know if I could solely. I think I'd have to put it on Pokemon because of time spent, but then GTA is. I was playing that way too young because my cousins had it, so I was on GTA 3. I was on GTA 2 on the PlayStation 1 when I was however old, and then my parents bought me a PlayStation. Could have been around the time the PS2 came out, and I got GTA London on it. I don't think they knew what it was,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I've been playing it since then, and yeah, I think if I was to say what my favorite one is, it'd be that.
GTA.
What about you? Yeah,
So GTA's up there. I remember
yeah,
I bought my PlayStation 1 and I mean this is going back. So this is before Facebook Marketplace, before all of that. We used to have a local newspaper, the Journal,
mm-hmm,
and in it there'd be a classifieds, and someone was
yeah,
selling a PlayStation 1 for like 45 quid with two games. And I don't think I was even 10. And I got my dad to phone up, or my mum to phone up, and we went and bought it from a campsite just outside the village we lived in. And the two games were Driver 2 and GTA
yeah,
London.
yeah, yeah,
And they just let me play it. They were like, whatever. Like,
yeah.
again, I don't think they realised what it
They
was.
didn't understand what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing? GTA London. You were driving around in that
Top down.
um yeah, in the Banshee, the Union Jack Banshee,
Yes.
just mowing people down. But they weren't really people. It was just I don't think I ever played the actual story.
No.
Or if I did, it was only briefly. Um and the rest of the time it was just driving around flattening people because you get that little red splat when you went over them.
Yeah. GTA's got to be up there for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Another one. See, I'll probably say in the last few years, I haven't played many franchise games. It's all been like Fortnite, Warzone. Elden Ring
Yeah.
isn't really a franchise, but if we're going back, like games that I put time into and like would buy the guides for, Final Fantasy's got to be up there for me. Like Final Fantasy
Okay.
X was insane on the play. Like the graphics when it came out on the PlayStation 2, and I think I've still got it literally somewhere down underneath my desk. Final Fantasy X, 7, 8, 9, 10, incredible games. Didn't play it much after 10. Maybe played 10 too, and that was when it was all like the female characters from it were like the leads in it. But 10 was probably like the pinnacle.
Yeah, see,
Pokemon's got a bit there.
I never played Final Fantasy.
Oh, it's so good. But then I used to play it. Yeah, you used to buy like this chunky guide, and then you'd like play it to
Mm,
the guide, and you're like looking back on it now, it's just like you weren't exploring anything. You were just playing the
yeah.
exactly where what the guide said. Go here, and you'll find this hidden object. Do this. Do this. This is how you beat this boss. Um, Pokemon's up there. Resident Evil's got to be up there.
Okay.
But
Yeah, see, for me, Assassin's Creed.
see, I never. I played.
Assassin's Creed is one of my OGs.
You played a lot of that, like in the last few years as well.
Mm,
Weren't you trying to like complete them all?
I completed the Egypt one,
Yeah,
the Rome one. Um, but then again, these were like times in between employment.
yeah,
So I had time. But as of the last couple of years, I haven't really played it. I haven't caught up on the last two, three.
I played Black Flag. I played a bit
mm,
of Valhalla. I think I've still got Valhalla.
I think they're remaking Black Flag. I feel
Yeah,
like I saw somewhere they're remaking it.
I think we've got to split this. So you got to do best. What's like? So if you're talking best retro franchise, gaming franchise, or like best gaming franchise, so
Okay.
GTA is like the overall one for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pokemon goes into my retro one because I'm not
It's
too
current.
keen on the
No?
games, current games. Like if I'm looking retro, it's either that or like how many games do you need for it to be a franchise? More than one, more than two.
Yeah, I'd say that 3 is a series.
Yeah, maybe Fallout has got to be up there. But then I only played 3, New Vegas and 4.
Yeah, I like that. I like it when it has a world. I want to be involved in the world. Like Assassin's Creed has the whole rich backstories and all the stuff outside the individual games,
Yeah,
and all of the conspiracy theory lore that's involved in it, which
yeah,
I love, which I think we need to chat about at some point.
yeah,
But so yeah, for me, Pokemon, COD, no, not COD. I have played all of them apart from the latest two, but yeah, maybe COD's in there. GTA, Assassin's Creed.
So it's probably more like a top 5, isn't it? In no particular
Yeah,
order.
Fallout would have to be in there, although I don't think I've ever completed one
Mm.
because they're way too long.
I think I know what mine is. I think so.
Yeah,
If you're doing a top 5, it's Pokemon,
yeah.
it's Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, God of War, and then probably Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, that's what your type of game is.
I like, strategy,
Yeah,
just, yeah.
yeah. So then mine's Pokemon, GTA. Can I put COD in there? Assassin's Creed. And then that last spot, I think, would be Rogue Ones, like either Deus Ex, because I love that series, or Splinter Cell. Also love that series.
Yeah. It's,
I think that's where I'd have to go on those.
okay. They're good choices. No, I think that's a good place to stop there. We've done our top
Yeah.
5 gaming franchise. This is our first episode, so if you enjoyed it, drop a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got our socials as well that are linked below. I do also stream, so I stream under the name Tired Gaming Dad. AJ's going to be streaming as well, hopefully in the next week or so, getting started. So we'll drop his links in the chat in the description as well. Next week, actually, I'm going to bring you some conspiracy theories and see where you stand on those.
Mm-hmm.
So next week,
I mean, yeah, that for me is that's a deep topic, and I don't know if we've got enough time to look at that one with the way I'll go on about it.
I'll bring a couple. You bring a couple, I'll bring a couple, and we're going to look at favorite kids show, as in like when you were growing up, not now. Like,
Okay.
what did you watch growing up?
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you drop us a follow. We're going to be putting clips out on TikTok, and yeah, this is going to be hopefully weekly, and we'll get the videos out on the channel. Yeah, see you next week.
I don't think we introduced ourselves.
I don't think we did either.
So I'm AJ,
I'm David.
and this is the 30-Year-Old Kids podcast.